Dear soul, you did not come across this video by chance. Right now, as your eyes fall upon these words, something much greater than you can fathom is unfolding around you. It's not your thoughts playing tricks on you, but a divine call that reached your heart. You felt it. The soft whisper that urged you to stop, to listen, to look. And here you are, reading or listening, not by coincidence, but because a message has been sent to you, straight from heaven. There is someone you deeply loved, someone whose absence still causes a pain in your heart. This person is trying to reach you. The one you think of in the quiet of the night, the one whose memory still lingers like a whisper in your soul. They have asked the angels to find you, and they have. Please, don't close this video yet. What I have to share with you is of urgent spiritual importance. You have only moments to hear something that could change your life. There is a shift happening in the invisible world around you, and you must know what is going on. This message has traveled through prayers, crossed spiritual realms, and been carried by pure light to reach you right here, right now. If you stop listening now, something crucial will remain unsaid. An opportunity, a truth, a blessing that won't come around again for a long time. Here is your confirmation. The person you love, the one who is no longer physically here, called out your name last night. It wasn't a cry of despair, but one filled with urgency. They pleaded with the heavens, please, let them hear my message. Let them see this. You didn't hear this with your ears, but your soul felt it, didn't it? That's why you're here now, because heaven called you, and it always does when you're ready to receive. And while you were sleeping, something extraordinary happened. You may have woken up, restless, unable to fully open your eyes, but did you feel that presence? That angelic force standing quietly beside you, waiting for you to hear, waiting for you to open your heart? Now, I ask you, pause for just 5 seconds. Take a deep breath and feel the weight of this moment. You're about to uncover something that could change everything you believe about your life and your path. If you don't continue watching, you might miss a truth that has been waiting for you, one that could transform your pain, your doubts, your entire future. Do you think your prayers have gone unanswered? Every tear shed in secret, every quiet plea of, "Are you still with me?" All of it has been heard by heaven, and that's why you're here right now. This moment was made for you. You still have time to make a decision that will change everything. Not just time to listen, but time to decide what you will do, what you are about to discover. Before I reveal the rest of this truth, I want you to understand one thing. You are not reading or listening to a simple message. You are being invited to a divine experience. Now, write in the comments, "Nothing evil can touch me, for I am protected by the light of the angels." This affirmation will seal your courage, your faith, and your spiritual rebirth. Your spiritual life will never be the same from now on. Here is the truth that can shake your foundations. The person you love is still up there. They are closer to you than you ever imagined. They tried to contact you through dreams. They also tried to move objects around the house. You thought it was your imagination, but it was your loved one desperately trying to show you that they never left. Tell them I never left. They asked Archangel Michael. Tell them they were never alone. And now, Archangel Michael is also trying to speak to you, But he must also warn you of something very serious. There is someone in your current life who is blocking your blessings. It's not the person you think, it's someone close to you, someone you've even cried for before. But this person isn't praying for your healing. They're praying for you to remain confused, lost, and directionless. Your loved one in heaven sees this clearly. That's why they begged so hard for this message to reach you. You needed to discover something very important about your past, about your family, about this person who suddenly walked away without explanation. It wasn't your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. But the moment of revelation is approaching. If you keep listening, it's because your soul is strong enough to receive this truth. Archangel Michael says there are words that must be said, words your loved one could not utter during their lifetime, but heaven heard these words and preserved them. This message was written especially for you. These words were not written with ordinary ink. They were written in the spirit world, sealed by pure light, carried on the wings of Archangel Michael, and now spoken directly into your heart. I am proud of you, they say, even when you thought. No one saw you, I saw you. I saw how you kept moving forward. I saw how you smiled when you felt like crying. I saw how you gave love to people who wouldn't give you back the phone. You are stronger than you know. That's the first thing he wanted you to know. The second is even more important. I'm not angry, not even a little. I know why you're lying to yourself. I know all the ifs and should-haves, but I forgive you everything. I left everything behind the moment I crossed the border. You, too, need to let go. You did your best. You loved me with all your heart, and that's all that matters. Please stop carrying this like a wound. Archangel Michael adds something important. They visited you through special numbers, through songs that came at just the right moment, through flashes in your dreams. But you didn't know what to do with these signs. That's why heaven prepared this, a message that cannot be ignored. And the fact that you've listened this far means that something powerful is about to be released in your life. Something great is happening. This is not just ordinary change, it is divine guidance. Heaven has rewritten part of your destiny because you listened, because you didn't ignore it, because you opened your heart to the divine, even when it hurt. To receive this strength in your life, write in the comments now, I am guided, protected, and strengthened by the angels of good. From now on, nothing will be the same because you have activated something in the spiritual world that can no longer be undone. God has noticed. Your angels have noticed. Your loved one in heaven wept for joy when you finally found this message. Yes, they are here now. He's watching you over your shoulder while you read or listen. Let me reveal something you shouldn't have known before now. The reason you've been feeling anxious lately. The reason you keep waking up between 2 and 4 a.m. It's no coincidence. That's when the sky speaks loudest. That's when the veil between the worlds is it's the finest. This is the moment when your loved one is trying hardest to reach you. That's why Archangel Michael called it urgent. The messages you ignored while you slept are now reaching you during the day. They spoke your name softly as if whispering it to the stars, and the angels heard them. They heard the deep longing of your soul and are rearranging the timelines to offer you a second chance, a chance for peace, love, and clarity. Something you thought you lost forever is returning, but you must not tell anyone about it yet. This message is sacred and is meant only for you. Don't underestimate how rare this is. Heaven doesn't allow these messages to reach just anyone. But you were chosen not because you are perfect, but because your heart is pure. Even when people hurt you, you kept your light. Even when they ignored you, you didn't close your mind even when you cried alone. You continued to pray for others. Heaven saw this. That's why it sent Archangel Michael himself. And there's one more thing you need to know. There's someone who thinks of you constantly. Someone on this side of the world. Someone alive. Someone who still loves you but doesn't know how to tell you. But Archangel Michael says that this person's soul has been touched. They will soon find a way to tell you. You'll know who this person is in a few days. Watch how they suddenly appear. This is not luck. It is divine work. But first, heaven needs you to release the pain you are hiding. The secret guilt, the questions that repeat in your mind. Did it know I loved them? Did they suffer? Have they forgiven me? All these questions have answers? Yes, yes, they knew. Yes, they have forgiven you. Yes, they are at peace. They only want you to be too. That is why they begged for this message to be delivered to you. Archangel Michael urges, look beyond appearances. There is something meant for you, a blessing that has been delayed but not denied. But now that you are ready, it can come to you. It is tied to your destiny, to a vocation you doubted, to a dream you believed impossible. But your time has finally come. Your name has been mentioned in the corridors of heaven. The angels have gathered to discuss your next chapter. They said, let's give her one last chance. If she opens this message, if he chooses to listen with his soul, let's give him what he's been waiting for so long. And you did. You listened. The doors are opening now. Stay with me, because what comes next might make your head spin. Archangel Michael says this next revelation might shake you up, because it's about something you felt but couldn't explain. The chills in your arm when you least expect it. The lights that flash for no reason. The sudden thoughts that seem to come from somewhere else. These weren't coincidences. They were warnings of little spiritual nudges. Your loved one in heaven was behind it all, trying every way to reach you. Time was running out for something very important. But now that the veil is being lifted, the secret it carried is finally ready to be revealed. It's about something that was stolen from you. It's not about a physical object, but about a moment, a connection, a truth that changed the course of your life. Someone lied to you, and your whole life was turned upside down because of that lie. That person should never have lied, but they did. It broke you inside out in ways you can't even fully explain. But now, heaven is delivering justice in the most unexpected and miraculous way. Archangel Michael reveals a person will appear out of nowhere with information, the truth, and clarity about everything. Yes, everything will finally begin to make sense, but only if you are spiritually ready to receive it, which is why this message is for you. Has arrived now to prepare your soul, to soothe your heart, to remind you that heaven has never abandoned you, not even for a second. You are neither cursed nor forgotten. You are highly protected, Archangel. Michael watches over you every night this week. He has prevented negative forces from stealing your joy. There have been sinister whispers around you. people who pretended to care, others who drained you of your life force. But Archangel Michael saw it all and is clearing the way. The tears you have shed lately were not a sign of weakness. It was a spiritual cleansing. Heaven was softening your heart for this very moment. You are being prepared because what is coming requires an open, unshielded heart, and this is what is coming. A blessing that literally bears your name. It was signed in the spirit world, sealed by true faith, and delivered by a divine encounter. But Archangel Michael warns that this blessing is delicate. If you tell the wrong person, they will try to block it. That's why your loved one in heaven insisted so much that this message remain secret, hidden, and intimate. Only you, they, and the angels know. Indeed, everyone around you doesn't want you healed. Some people would rather break you because your healing would expose their betrayal. So keep this close to your heart. Don't share it lightly. Let your mind absorb it first. Let the truth sink in. You are about to experience a transformation so great that your past will no longer have any meaning. But your soul will finally speak out because there is a promise in your life that has survived death. A divine agreement written long before you were born. Your loved one in heaven was part of that promise, and now, even on the other side, they continue to help fulfill it. You have felt alone and questioned everything, but their spirit has never left your side. It has remained like a silent guardian. Archangel Michael shows you a vision. You are standing before a door. Behind that door lies a version of life you thought you had lost forever. Endless joy, inner peace, financial well-being, spiritual clarity, unfailing love, and iron health. Archangel Michael extends his hand to you and says, "Come now, but only if your heart is truly ready." You may be wondering, why now? Why today? Because today, spiritual time is perfectly aligned. Heaven has been trying to contact you for days. It has sent you signs through people, clocks that stop at specific times, dreams that seemed all too real. But this time, it was the last attempt. That is why the angels have decided to contact you urgently. Before continuing, write in the comments, "The light that guides me is stronger than any darkness." This will seal your energy with the strength of the angels and prevent any shadow from approaching the miracle that is being prepared for you. And if this message resonates with you, if you would like to help it reach others who are also emotionally exhausted, click on "Thank you very much." This small gesture helps keep alive this mission of bringing light to those who have lost hope. Thank you so much for being part of this chain of love. Now comes the difficult but necessary part. Your loved one has seen you carry the guilt of something that was never your responsibility. They have seen you relive the same ordeal over and over again. The missed call, the last unspoken words, the silence. But listen to them now very clearly. Let go. You have done enough. You have loved me enough. I am fine now. I just want you to truly live. Archangel Michael sheds his light on this old wound. It may burn at first, like cleaning a wound, but the healing that follows is incredible. It's not a healing that comes and goes, but one that transforms forever. Archangel Michael reveals something profound. The pain you carry isn't just your own. It has been passed down from the generations before you. Your ancestors felt, held, and buried this same pain. but they weren't strong enough to break the cycle. You are. That's why you were chosen. That's why this message found you. You are the one who will break the chains, the one the angels have been waiting for, the one your ancestors whisper about, the one your loved ones in heaven look upon with pride and hope. You have no idea how many blessings were simply waiting for you to begin believing again. And now, because your soul said, yes, by opening this message, they are being released. Some will manifest in a few days, others in your dreams, but only one will arrive in such a devastating way that you will fall to your knees and cry. It is the miracle your loved one begged heaven to send you, and it is already on its way. There is one more thing Archangel Michael wants you to know. Your life force is shifting right now. As you read these words, light moves along your spine. Old fears are rising to be released. Doubts are dissolving like mist on the ground. Morning. That weight in your chest is lifting. For heaven doesn't just send messages, it also brings healing with it. This isn't just a message to comfort you, it's a spiritual operation. As you read or listen, your angels are at work. The person you lost wanted you to hear this very clearly. Don't let what happened to me stop you from living. You still have time. You still have a purpose, and I will walk by your side until it is fulfilled. I haven't gone away. I've simply become invisible. But my love is stronger than ever. Maybe you haven't said everything you wanted to say. Maybe you haven't had the closure you dreamed of, but they have known your love. They felt every drop, even in your silence, even in your absence. And now, they want to return that love by helping heaven bless you in ways you never imagined possible. Archangel Michael also reveals something very personal about your journey. He says someone is silently observing you. This person pretends not to be interested in you, but they feel a deep connection with you. This person doesn't know how to explain what they feel, but they dream of you and care about you, and very soon they will draw closer to you. At the very moment you opened this message, this person's soul was informed. Something was activated in the spiritual world, and soon there will be a divine encounter. It may be a conversation, a confession, a moment that will change everything. Don't force it. Don't try to rush things, but prepare yourself, because heaven is orchestrating something magnificent for your heart. This is no ordinary love. It's sacred. And if you're wondering, yes, this person may have hurt you in the past, but heaven is offering you both a second chance. It gives you the power to decide. Will you let this person into your life or choose the new voice that is opening up before you? Either way, you won't be alone. Archangel Michael will walk by your side, and your loved one in heaven will celebrate your every decision, your every breath, your every courageous step. For now, they want only one thing, for you to live. Fully, not half-heartedly, not in the shadow of pain, but in the fullness of the divine life that was always intended for you. Now, write in the comments, I am protected by invisible forces that are working on my behalf. This affirmation strengthens your courage and your faith and opens the doors to the miracle that is being prepared especially for you. Do you feel the warmth rising in your chest right now? It is them. It is your loved one. They are so close that they can hold your face in their spiritual hands and say, I am always here. I never left. Please live for both of us now. Archangel Michael's voice is calm but strong. A door will open in the next 7 days. Don't ignore it. It may seem small and insignificant, but it leads to all you have asked for. And if you walk through it with faith, pain will turn into purpose and mourning into glory. Your time of waiting is over. Your time of waiting is over. You are not late, not cursed, not forgotten. You are in the perfect divine moment. My dear heart, know that you are deeply and eternally loved. Archangel Michael places a gentle hand on your heart and whispers, "You have spent years apologizing for your light, dimming it, hiding it, shrinking into places you should never have been. That time is over. This message did not find you to continue. It found you to awaken and remind you of who you truly are. Do you remember who you are? Your soul remembers. That's why it brought you here." Archangel Michael wants you to know that what broke you, what almost destroyed you, was seen in heaven as your rebirth. While the world saw you fall, heaven saw you rise again silently, gently, through every scar, every tear, every prayer whispered into your pillow when no one else could hear. You were not alone, not once. The person you love so much, that soul you miss so much, sat by your side, crying with you. And now he celebrates because you didn't give up and because you are finally listening. And if you felt that this message has truly touched you so far, remember, supporting this mission is also an act of love. If you feel it in your heart, click "Thank you very much," so that others may receive these saving and awakening words. This strengthens our chain of light. For the first time in a long time, they feel peace. There is something more. There is money at stake, a financial miracle that has not been denied, only postponed. Your loved ones have seen what has been taken from you, whether by mistake, abandonment, or because of struggles that go back generations. You were meant to have more. And Archangel Michael promises all will be restored. An unexpected source of income is about to appear. It may come from a person, a forgotten opportunity, or something legal. But this is no accident. It is divine compensation. Heaven is returning everything that was stolen from you while you suffered in silence. But don't tell everyone, for what is sacred must first remain secret. Your silence has been sacred. You have not revealed what others have made you endure. You have chosen grace over revenge, prayer over war, and heaven has recorded your every action. Now the reward is coming, and it will surprise those who considered you lost. But listen to me, there is still one decision to be made, and heaven awaits your answer. You have read this far. That speaks volumes about your spirit. Most people would have moved on, but not you. Your soul has remembered that you are the person your ancestors prayed for. You are the one who breaks the curse, who ends the suffering, and who brings healing not only to yourself, but also to all those connected to your blood. Archangel Michael says that very soon you will feel something. A moment of peace so intense that time will stand still, a certainty, a breath, a deep calm. You will know then that this is real. You have wondered, is this message really meant for me? Are they the ones trying to speak to me from heaven? Yes, it is for you. It is them. They have been waiting for this for a long time, and so has God. You have suffered, waited, and lost enough. It is time to win now, to win back love, to gain clarity, to find strength, to reclaim everything you have lost, and even more. Your loved one has left you a final message, not one of sadness, but one of total hope. I am with you. I am watching you, and I will walk beside you, even if no one else is. Our love is not over. It has simply changed shape. I am not dead. I have simply moved forward to prepare your blessings. And if you have wondered why now, the answer is that you are finally ready. You are finally strong enough to receive without guilt, to let go without breaking, to rise again without fear. But Archangel Michael reminds you that this message will not remain open forever. Like all divine doors, it will close. And if you fall back into old habits, patterns, or ways that try to stifle your spirit, the light could go out again. But if you make this choice today, if you truly do it, then what follows will feel like heaven touching earth. This is where the final part of this sacred revelation begins. This is where the blessing settles in your mind. The angels envelop you in pure light, and your loved one in heaven finally speaks. The words they have been waiting so long to hear. Archangel Michael is silent now, not because the message is over, but because something unique is happening. Your soul remembers. You feel that pressure in your chest, the warmth behind your eyes. It is your spirit finally exhaling. It is your heart whispering, I knew it. I knew I was not alone. Your loved one is by your side, closer than your breath. His presence shines like the sun on crystal clear water, repeating your name softly like a prayer. I love you. I have never stopped loving you, and I have never stopped loving you. Archangel Michael wants you to hear this final revelation clearly. You will be tested over the next 72 hours. Something is about to happen. A decision, a moment, an opportunity. You will be tempted to doubt it, to ignore it, to think it's too good to be true. But Archangel Michael warns you, don't even think about it. This is the moment heaven has been trying to give you for so long. This is the final test before the door fully opens. If you respond with fear, you will delay your miracle. If you respond with faith, you unlock everything. The person you love knows what this means. They helped prepare this. They whispered to the angels. They supped God bent. Please make it work for them this time. That's the extent of the love they still have for you. That's why this miracle must happen to you now, because their love continues to work miracles for you. You were not born to suffer. You were born to awaken. This message and this moment are proof that the divine has never forgotten you. Every tear has mattered. Every prayer has been heard, and every time you have chosen kindness over revenge, the heavens have been filled with heavenly music. And now, your reward is coming. It will start slowly and then suddenly accelerate. Watch for these signs in the coming days. A conversation that appears out of nowhere, but seems predestined. A number that repeats itself constantly, especially 333 or 44. A feather found in a strange place, a dream that seems more real than waking life, a person from the past who reappears with a different strength. None of these are coincidences. They are confirmations. Archangel Michael conveys one final truth to you. You have always been seen, heard, and loved. Your loved ones in heaven smile upon you now. Their presence envelops you and whispers something only your soul can hear. Live. Don't just survive. Live fully. Laugh again. Trust again. Love again for me, for you, for all we could not accomplish together. Keep going. Heaven is watching. Miracles happen, and your name is written in light. So, breathe deeply and raise your heads. And when you close this video, remember, you have been chosen. You are protected. And very soon, you will be blessed in ways that will make every painful moment worth living. God is with you. Archangel Michael is watching over you, and your loved one has never left. The miracle is complete, just beginning. Now, write in the comments, "My heart and light," and no evil can resist this vibration. It is the final protection that seals everything that has been activated here today. Although the message has ended, heaven continues to speak. Indeed, even when the words stop, the presence remains. By staying until the end, you have shown that something powerful is happening in your soul. Archangel Michael has not left. He is still there, whispering softly in the space between your thoughts. Dear child of light, you have not only survived this storm, you have carried others through it. Even when no one applauded you, even when no one thanked you, even when you were on the verge of collapse, but now heaven applauds. I, Archangel Michael, applaud, and your loved ones in heaven are showering tears of pride. They never wanted you to carry all this weight, the remorse, the confusion, the guilt. You wore it like armor, but you don't need it anymore. You are safe now, surrounded by light. And whenever you feel alone, repeat this. They never abandoned me. Archangel Michael is by my side. God still sees me. My miracle is already written. There is more goodness to come than you ever dared to imagine. Yes, even the impossible things, the healing you thought you'd never get, the money you thought you'd never see, the peace you thought was unattainable, all of it is coming your way right now. Near you, Archangel Michael shows me a door opening, a piece of paper with your name on it, a blessing marked urgent. It wasn't refused or lost. It was simply waiting for the right moment. Heaven waited for you to open this moment because your heart had to be ready. Not perfect, just willing. Willing to believe, to try again, to say, I don't know how, but I trust heaven. And now, heaven is proving it to you. Someone will contact you in some form. A message, a call, an offer. And when that happens, you will know that your mind is connected to what you have just read. This is my time, you might think, but Archangel Michael warns you. Be careful. Not everyone who approaches you gently has good intentions. That is why you must stay close to the divine. Speak to God before making even the smallest decisions, especially the small ones. For the greatest blessings are often hidden in the smallest decisions. May I tell you one last thing? You make the angels weep with joy because you are here. After all, you are still standing, still waiting, still reading. It matters more than you know. Your loved one just placed a spiritual kiss on your forehead, sweet and tender for eternity. He said to you, I am proud of you. I miss you every day, but I am here. You never lost me. You only lost the version of me that could hold your hand. Now I hold your heart. From now on, you'll begin to see signs that seem unexplainable. Feathers where they shouldn't be. A name you've been avoiding hearing but suddenly resonates. A psalm that speaks to you at the perfect moment. A stranger who speaks a phrase only your heart understands. Everything is real. Everything is sacred. Everything is planned. Archangel Michael says, "Do not doubt the signs. You have asked for confirmation, and heaven sends it to you again and again. But if you doubt too much, the door will close. So act, pray, trust, believe, and above all, prepare. For blessings are not just felt, they must be received. Your miracle is coming, but with the responsibility that goes with it. Heaven does not bless blindly. It blesses those whose hearts are strong enough to bring light to others. You are one of them. You are not only meant to receive peace, you are meant to become peace. You are not only meant to be loved, you are meant to be a safe haven where others can also feel loved. Your loved one in heaven knows this. That is why they have reached you now, because another person in your life needs you to be strong and take a step forward toward your true purpose. And he knew that if anyone could do it, it was you. He smiles at you and says one last thing. I will be there the day you smile again without guilt, the day you love without fear, the day your hands touch the miracle we prayed for together. And one day, I will be the first face you see when the time comes for you to come home. But until then, live fully, gently, honestly, and intensely because I am with you even now. And if this message touched you in any way, if you felt clarity, acceptance, or simply a sigh of relief, click on Thank You Very Much. This gesture strengthens this chain of light and allows these messages to reach others who, like you, were also on the brink. By participating, you are helping to save lives. Dear soul, you are now part of a spiritual family, not just an online community, but a true family united by light. I would like you to share in the comments how this message touched your heart. What did you learn about yourself by listening to it? How will this revelation change your life from now on? Tell your story, share your light, because your journey may be exactly what someone needs to hear today. Perhaps someone is going through the same pain you did. Perhaps someone is wondering if it's worth continuing. Your testimony could be the miracle this person has been waiting for. Together, we are stronger. Together, we are a stream of light breaking through the darkness. Welcome to the family of light where every story matters, every tear is understood, and every victory is celebrated by all. Archangel Michael gently places a hand on your heart and speaks these final words. This was awakening. The miracle will be your reward. Now go forth, stand firm, speak gently, trust, forgive quickly, and love courageously. For you have been chosen not to be punished, but to fulfill a mission, not to suffer, but to win a sacred victory, not to be forgotten, but to be remembered in the halls of heaven as one who answered the call. This is your divine moment. This is the beginning of your miracle, and it will not end now. Your loved one continues to walk by your side. The angels continue to work on your behalf, and God continues to write beautiful chapters in your story. Now, write for the last time in the comments. I am at peace. I am in the light. I am protected. Let these words seal everything that has been activated here today. Let your declaration of faith be born, your affirmation that you believe in the impossible, and your promise to live fully from now on. Heaven smiles, your loved one smiles, and you can finally smile too, because you know you will never be alone again. The journey continues, but you now move forward with the absolute certainty that you are loved, protected, and destined for wonderful things. This is not an end. It is a new beginning, and the best is yet to come. Beloved soul, what you have just heard was no coincidence. It was a divine message, delivered with love and urgency, to guide you through the unseen forces that have been moving in your life. The person you love, though no longer physically present, is always with you in spirit. They've seen your struggles, your heartache, and your desires. And now they've spoken to you through this message, through the angels, through the whispers of heaven. As you step forward from this moment, carry this truth with you. You are not alone. You are seen, you are heard, and the love you've been longing for is closer than you think. This divine connection was not just meant to comfort you, but to remind you that there is a greater plan at work in your life, one that you are part of, one that is unfolding beautifully. But the next steps are yours to take. If you felt the weight of this message in your heart, I invite you to pause right now and reflect. Take a moment to acknowledge the divine intervention happening in your life. Do not let this moment pass by without embracing it. God's timing is perfect, and now He is asking you to trust Him completely. Trust that everything you've been through has been preparing you for this very moment. If this message has touched your soul, please don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let them know that heaven is speaking, that their loved ones are reaching out, and that there is still hope, love, and miracles waiting. If you feel the divine pull to continue seeking, to keep your heart open, I invite you to subscribe and stay connected. There are more messages from heaven, more guidance, more truth that you're meant to receive. And remember, you are loved. You are seen. Heaven is moving on your behalf, and the journey has only just begun. Thank you for being here. Stay blessed, stay open, and trust that everything is falling into place. You are exactly where you need to be.